Federal regulators are urging big banks to help government employees affected by the partial shutdown. Wells Fargo, one of the nation's largest banks, is among those taking action. The company announced it's waiving fees for federal employees. It will also help identify financial assistance options for those unable to pay their bills during this time. Wells Fargo CEO Tim Sloan is here with an interview you'll see first on CBS this morning. Good morning to you, Tim Sloan.
Good morning, Gail.
Well, it's been a rough couple of years for Wells Fargo. You'll be glad to know we're going to give you a chance to address that a little bit later on, but we want to start with the government shutdown, 35 days and counting. We were asking about the federal employees who are customers of your bank. Do you have numbers on that and what you're doing to help them?
Sure, we do. We have about 750,000 customers that receive a direct deposit from the federal government. So we're assuming that all those customers are impacted by our furloughed. And so when they stopped receiving their first check a few weeks ago, we began to waive all their overdraft fees, waive any sort of late fees. That's totaled now about $3 million. And then we're reaching out to those customers and saying to them, gosh, if you need any sort of help in terms of loan payments, let us know. We'll defer loan payments. We're now in the process of discussing that with about 14,400 of our customers. Gail, it's very similar to what we've done in the past for not a man-made disaster, but a weather-related in terms of hurricanes and the wildfires in California.
Well, you heard Wilbur Ross yesterday, the Commerce Secretary, say, listen, people just go get a bank loan. What were your thoughts about that when you heard it? And are you offering, as some companies are, same-day zero-interest loans for federal employees?
Yeah, I didn't think those comments were particularly appropriate given the situation. These are federal employees that want to work, and some of them are working. I mean, they're protecting us. They're risking their lives every day, and the thought that we're not paying them, I think, as a country, is completely embarrassing. The way that we're helping our customers, in addition to waiving fees, it's deferring payments. So what we'll do is we'll defer their loan payments for all types of loans, and then the other thing that we're doing is we're suppressing any sort of reporting to credit agencies so they shouldn't be impacted. This situation shouldn't impact their credit.
But some credit unions are giving people loans with no interest, no cost loans. Is that just something Wells Fargo is too big, can't do for federal workers?
No, absolutely not. The first and foremost, we're focused on how to help them in the moment, which is they shouldn't have to pay overdraft fees, and they've got loan payments that they're worried about. So the 14,000 customers that have called us, that's what they're focused on, that's what they need help on, and that's what we're going to focus our efforts.
But might you do loans?
We're considering all options.
Wells Fargo suffered what was called the fake account scandal in 2017. How have you addressed that and moved forward, and explain what happened?
Sure. What happened was that we had an incentive plan in our retail business that encouraged our team members to sell products over providing the right advice and service. That should not have happened. And so I stepped into this role in the fourth quarter of 2016. And with the full support of our board, we've made significant changes in the company. I've assembled a new leadership team from internal and external leaders. We've made very important changes in terms of how we pay our team members. We've raised our minimum pay to $15 an hour, and then anyone that was close to $15 an hour, we've also increased their pay. That affected 85,000 team members.
But Tim, you were there for... Oh, go ahead.
I know you told Congress, you said you expect us to do better and we will do better. But since then, we have learned about the company wrongly repossessing cars, charging college students excessively high bank fees. What does better look like?
Well, all of those items that you mentioned, right, which shouldn't have happened, by the way, were items that we found and were part of the promise that I made to all of our stakeholders, which is that we're going to open every drawer, look under every rock at Wells Fargo. If we find something, we're going to fix it. We're going to change whatever the process was that wasn't working. We're going to make it right by our customers. We're going to be very transparent, and then we're going to move forward. But in addition to looking in the past, we're also looking in the future and offering some pretty exciting new products and services to our customers, like Overdraft Rewind, Real-Time Balance Alert, Control Tower, and many other products and services that we're offering for free for our customers.
You have certainly taken steps to correct the problem there, but you took quite a beating on Capitol Hill. I remember watching that. thinking,
I
boy,
didn't think it was a beating, but
you don't.
that's okay.
Well, seemed like you were wearing gasoline pants to meet him. It was really very fiery.
Yeah.
But my question was this: some people say you were there at the scene of the crime.
Sure.
You've been at the company a long time. If you didn't know about it, you should have known about it. And why do you think that you should still lead this company?
Sure, I think it's a very fair question. Look, I love this company. I've been at this company for 31 years in a variety of different roles. When I stepped into this role, I took responsibility for the mistakes that we made in the past, and I pledged that we would move forward. I think I'm the right person for this job because of the fundamental changes that we've made, not just in leadership, not just for our team members. We've reorganized the companies. We're very focused on what we're doing in the communities beyond, for example, what we're doing for federal workers. This is a different company today and a much better company than it was. Having said that, our work is not done.
Well, Tim,
we still have a lot more work to do.
Thank you for addressing all of that. Thank you so much.